At Vanguard, you're more than just an investor. You're an owner with access to financial advice, tools, and a personalized plan that helps you build a future for those you love. Vanguard. Become an owner.
The gift of ancestry is a walk through your history, where the more you discover, the more you come together. This holiday, give the gift of family with the gift of ancestry.
What's my safe life story? My truck?
When we lost eyes, lasting 9037.
The experts at Safe Flight Auto Pass, right?
Speeds are about 225.
Service I can trust. Right, girl?
Oh. Dispatcher just been advised, be on the lookout for a orange car C8.
And 2 regained eyes, 9052.
Now it's time for cleaner indoor air with an air that cleans and standing steamer.
3 Lincoln 19, show me 1041 tonight, going active at TEU 70.
Clean your entire system. So if you need an air duct cleaner, call 1-800-STEAMER today. Do you have a life insurance policy?
406, I'm going to pass the game order.
Hey, phone, go quick. I believe he's just made a right turn. I've got turns out. Yes, he has. He's just made another green secondary this time. He's currently at postal 8171 Olympic Freeway, Elgin Avenue, passing the strip, but he's making left now. He's going high speed down the Princeton's Boulevard and Strawberry Avenue. He's at 8144. He's just made a right now past the fire station. He's at now at postal 9145, heading down towards 9044.
Just made a right.
10-0, I've just lost him. He's around about 9085. Nope, 10-2. He's 1070, 9085, 9085.
One of the 96 and 76.
This is 2 Juliet 01. I've had someone being stabbed at postal 9120. Suspect is now fleeing, making a right on, I believe, Road Avenue.
Subject was last seen around 90919090. I believe it's a black male, black outfit, black shirt, white street sneakers. I believe it's the same guy that we were just looking for. I think I've got eyes. Don't move. He's got him. He's at the back of his vehicle. Beanbag successful. He just tried to get in his vehicle.
Also,
9091. Hold it out already. He's being beanbagged in the upper right shoulder at this time inside of the vehicle. He tried to get back inside.
This is an important mortgage rate want to learn from veteran homeowners. Mortgage rates are starting to climb nationally, but New Day is holding the line at just 2.25%, 2.488.
This is 2 Juliet 01. Officer down 9120. I've been knocked out.
1 Charlie 16. Can I get to the staff waiting room, please?
Save an average of $3,000 a year. Call 1-888.
Can I have an update on postal?
5068. What are you?
1201 is advising me of stand 9120.
Crime, chaos, division, and failure. One party, 1 year. I'm Kevin McCarthy. Together we can stop Joe Biden's disastrous vision. We can end one-party rule, fire Nancy Pelosi, and take our country back.
What's the update on postal?
For the subject that was just being bagged, he's at 9091. If we can have a 52 down at postal 9091, please. We don't want you to stay out.
What are your metrics that give you that gauge? Well, just looking at things like historic keepage fuel or prices.
What's the postal again?
But I think what I would point out is that it's the most expensive market I've seen in my own career. And that's actually
what's the postal again?
I started managing my own personal portfolio 21 years ago.
9091.
That was at the peak of the dot-com era. And so I'd say this market's even worse, more so because it's broad-based. Everything's expensive. There's almost nowhere to hide. So when you're looking for a stock, you have a level, and the reason I was pursuing this because I had to make a second look. One of your picks is CoStar Group. And I just looked at it.
This is 2 Juliet 01. I'm going to be in pursuit of a suspect that has stabbed a I believe a civilian with a knife and pistol with a officer. This was going to be 10147. This was going to be going into Companion City Hall, going to be going down these stairs. Updated post is going to be 9147 and 9149. We've lost vision. Suspect is probably going to be around 9153. Time to that. We've just seen the suspect is going to be going to 9150 in the middle of, I believe, City Hall. Going to be passing the fire station. Going to be turning left. Updated post of 2152. Going to be in the parking garage.
And you can see that they proved extremely resilient to COVID despite being in the real.
Two officer down. Suspect, post is going to be 9151 in the parking garage.
Reinvest in the requirement. Very little requirement to invest in, yet they can still grow. Okay,
I'm not.
you just made your case on that one. What about PayPal? Well, so with PayPal, here again, what we're looking for when we're
196 transporting suspect from 1072.
To let you know that the love that we share, I've never known in my life, and I am sorry. I am so sorry, but I can never regret that.
Supervisor.
I'm the next general hospital. Now that I've gotten my attention, I think we can make an exception.
005, is the situation at the original postal 9152 or before this time?
Shots fired. You're responsible to 9072. 9072. It's going to be down. It's going to be a gang. Remember.
This is
10-4, show 1.72 responding.
1 Bravo 54 is going to be some traffic.
10-4, I've been hit multiple times. I believe it's going to be Bloods as well.
Is it going to be the Popeyes?
10-4 just outside.
10-4, I'm going to be...
Monday afternoon,
And I'm Sarah Roleplay. So this grant actually is this new development this afternoon. Alleging that a deadly weekend house fire with no accident.
Straight around, he shot like 3 cars. He had my heart in his arms. He don't even know what to do. He was starving.
The Brett Ryan and Sarah, on the heroes in the state of police at a town called Dunmore up in Lackawanna County. Very early Sunday morning, they pulled over a vehicle. Inside, they smelled gasoline and the driver...
This is 2 Juliet 01, just seeing shots fired at postal 8052 across from the store. This is going to be in a orange van, I believe, on the pistol. Can I get 2 additional minutes and this version?
Nah, but hey, the
What postal?
guy ran down the alleyway. Like, I don't know which way, but I know that nigga ran down the alleyway.
What's the postal?
What type of dumbass question is that? We didn't do anything.
Hey, kitty cat.
You got legal rights to
Shots fired on 9086.
Now forever. It turns out the suspect lived with his relic daughter up in Lackawanna County. The criminal complaint indicates that Weintraub says there's reason to believe it was more than that. I think fair assumption could be drawn there, Walter.
No. Get in this car.
It has also been revealed that this is not Christopher Gillies' first run-in with the law. 9 years ago, he was imprisoned after being convicted of setting fire to a vacant home and a garage in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Weintraub says there is little standing in the way of a conviction in the case. Now we have to finish our job and get justice to Israel and that for our community. No word yet tonight on the motive in this case, but Gillies faces a string of charges including arson, attempted homicide, and homicide, and tonight he's being held without bail. Reporting live to Town, Wilson Perez, Channel 6, Action News. Ryan, Wilson, thank you. A South Jersey mother had her first virtual appearance in court today on murder charges. 26-year-old Christy Alcazar allegedly stabbed her 5-month-old daughter to death on Friday. He said to be back and forth later this week when the judge will likely determine if she'll be released or detained until trial. Now, the accusations have left the close-knit community shaken. Accidents on the live report and 4 coming up on accidents at 5 times. Meanwhile, a shooting victim in the Fox City sector of Philadelphia managed to get to a nearby Wawa for help. Police say he was shot in the wrist about 3 a.m. today in the 7900 block of Oxford Avenue. He went inside that convenience store where someone had called 911. First responders took him to the hospital where he was in stable condition. At this point, no one has been arrested.
What's wrong with this
Philadelphia
shit?
investigators have released new surveillance photos as they search for whomever is responsible for a double homicide in North Philadelphia. Detectives are asking the public to help them find
This is 2 Juliet 012. All units in RTO, please switch over to Blaine County RTO as AOP is now Blaine County.
early hours of Sunday morning. Someone from the back passenger seat opened fire, shooting 3 men. 2 of them died from their injuries. Anyone with information is urged to give police a call. Parents of students at Temple University are calling for better security both in and around the school's campus. They held a rally today following last week's murder of 21-year-old student Daniel Collington. Action reporter George Davis is live now in North Philadelphia with the full details as to what unfolded today. George.
Yes, Sarah, and right now we can tell you we noticed an increase in police and security personnel around campus. Now that is only just one of some of the enhanced safety measures some parents want to see on campus today. They put together now today, the boys of the parents deliberated on Temple University campus. Among the students, administrators, and safety officials, this message.
Yeah. What's up? Are we about to leave?
During a carjacking after returning home with safety and break to his office's apartment.
Oh, let me put my shoes.
It's 1 Delta 72. Show me Davis Charles. David Charles.
Mic check.
This is 11.
Thank you.
A measure that means hiring extra officers.
It's 1 Delta 72. Can I get a call sign for the unit at that Popeyes dealing with those 2 people?
This is 3 Juliet 24. Can I get EMS to posting 9086, possible overdose?
To all units, if do not know, AOP has changed to Blaine County. Please try to wrap up your scenes.
Hey, Phil, we're trying to wrap it up right now, but we need 52 down. Not 52 down. There's some assistance for this guy.
I am back certified, but I'm not able to get down there as I am in Sandy.
Okay, George, thank you. Turning now to the latest of the pandemic, new rules for international travelers coming into the United States began today. Everyone now entering from abroad will have to show a negative COVID test taken 1 day prior to their flight. This applies to U.S. citizens as well and must be followed even if you're vaccinated. The charging response to the spread of the Omicron COVID-19 variant, which has now been detected in 18 states. New York City is going to require COVID-19 vaccines for all private businesses. Mayor Bill de Blasio made that announcement this morning, saying it will begin December 27th, which is just 3 weeks from now. The mandate is expected to impact some 184,000 businesses. Existing rules are being changed as well. Children ages 5 to 11 will need to be vaccinated for most
Let's go to yard. Let's go big. Come on.
COVID doses instead of just 1.
We'll find out for a second your AccuWeather forecast Monday afternoon. Skytrace looking live at the Sunny City skyline. It's some clouds are rolling in late this afternoon. It is a warm day. Look at that on your screen right now. 65 degrees in December.
Mild Monday. Let's get outside. You're on with Adam Joseph enjoying that warm afternoon. Not a coat in sight, Adam.
Not needed. It will be very different here tomorrow, though. As you can see, there's a cold front coming in from the west at the airport right now. 67 degrees in the last hour. Same thing for Washington, but knocking on our doorstep is that change. The western part of the state is 37 degrees in Pittsburgh, and in between that change in air, there is some showers. No severe weather, no thunderstorms with this, but we're going to just get a quick little hit of some gusty showers coming through over the next several hours. That is system number 1. System number 2, and a couple of different pieces of the Pacific Northwest. This coming through also with some very light precipitation, but in the form of snow in the middle part of the week. So in that AccuWeather headlines here, showers and wind as we go into this evening. Those winds will really start to kick up as that front passes by. It's going to feel like the 20s and 30s. That is it for tomorrow, setting up that cold air. And there will be some flakes in the air midweek, giving you that festive feel, but it is not a big storm by any stretch of the imagination. I'll explain that before even warmer air comes back in by the end of the week. Kind of a lot of ups and downs to track in that 7-day forecast.
Okay, we'll talk to you shortly. Meanwhile, there's a lot going on with Philadelphia sports teams today. Fans still talking about the Eagles' big win with backup quarterback Gardner Minshew.
And today, the Flyers fired their head coach in the wake of that bad losing streak. Actually, sports reporter Jamie Public is live in South Philadelphia with all the updates for us. Jamie. Yeah, like I said, when you lose 8 games in a row, someone has to be the scapegoat, right? You've only won one playoff series in a decade or so today. Yes, the Flyers did fire head coach Elaine Vigneault, and they're officially for now with their power play coordinator Mike Snow. Vigneault is in his third season here with the team. He's in 8th place in NHL history in wins. He went 74, 54, and 19.
Okay,
Flyers,
come on.
and reached the second round of the playoffs in 2020. Now, the Flyers started hot, but they lost 8 straight games, including a 7-1 loss against the Lightning yesterday, which prompted CFL Fletcher to make this decision. Fletcher explained that while he wouldn't say Vigneault had lost the locker room, he does think the players have lost their way, and they just need a new voice.
I just thought watching our team last night that we needed to make a change. You know, we need to find a way to spark change with our group, and in an ideal world we could have bought more time and waited, but I just felt we couldn't wait anymore. You know, right now we gotta forge a new identity. We gotta learn to play the game the right way. We gotta get guys buying in. So, you know, it's a tough day today, but hopefully this is a new beginning as well.
The drama continuing across the street, of course, right? With Eagles beat the Jets yesterday, but Gardner Minshew looked really good in the process. So do we have a buddy quarterback controversy? Minshew Mania is alive and well here in South Philly on this Monday after the enigmatic backup quarterback went 20 of 25 for 242 yards and 2 touchdowns in the 33-18 win. Nick Sirianni made it clear after the game. Jalen Hurts is still the starting quarterback. Now they head to their bye week, looking healthy and hoping to make a playoff run when they return.
Obviously, I'd like to see in better shape. There's some games out there that we feel like we could have got early in the year that we didn't, and but you know, our job is to try to win every single game. And so my mind is in a mindset of, you know, whatever we got to do to win each and every game, that's what we're gonna do.
At 67, the Birds are only half get out of the final wildcard spot in the playoffs, and 2 of their remaining games are against Washington, who is 6-6, have one of those spots. You never know. All right, well, much more here from the Wells Fargo Center coming up at 5 and 6. Live in South Philadelphia, Jamie with Journal. Back to you. All right, Jamie, thank you. We're on now for your afternoon traffic reporting to get another week started.
Here we go. Jessica Boynton in for Matt Feldman this afternoon live at the traffic center to get us started, Jessica.
Hey guys, yeah, so this Monday morning, earlier this morning, it's a mess out there on the roads. I don't even know why. I was hoping it would get a little better. We do have some issues out there though now. That's trickled into our EBQ as well. Route 73 in Mount Laurel, this is the southbound side. It doesn't look like much right now, but this is the intersection right here. And there's this guy here. He's blocking off the off-ramp to the New Jersey Turnpike from the southbound side of Route 73, so you won't be able to access that. And this is why. The 73 southbound ramp to the Turnpike, this guy's jumped over basically tractor trailer. They just got him upright right now, so maybe that means they'll tow him out of the way shortly. But either way, that's still blocked off the traffic. So getting you to, I guess, around the same path as the New Jersey Turnpike. 295 is an option for you there. Here's 295. Just in the same area around Route 73. So if you're heading around 73, you can get off to 295 instead. This is the southbound side here. Maybe a little bit of volume every once in a while as we pockets of volume moving through, but for the most part, the southbound side of 295 right now would be a great alternate for you to access. Here's the 42 freeway, right around 295. Looking good. Really busy there, of course, as moving on that southbound side towards 295 or towards Deptford away from Philadelphia, but still moving, as been reported there. We're heavy on the Google Expressway, but that's to be expected right now. Right now, east-west, not really seeing any issues, just normal evening commute. And of course, I'll check in with you for the Turnpike. Brian and Sarah, that's when I come back.
Very good to see you, Ninja. Thank you. Up next to an action news today, diplomatic boycott of the Olympic Games. The Biden administration now taking a stand against human rights abuses in China.
Plus, the new community center aims to give neighbors in Chester a safe haven. Action News is there as the work gets underway.
And Christy Aletto live here in the studio with the story of unique business giving back this holiday season.
That's right. It might just be one of the most grabbable spots in the city, but even Philadelphia business owners use it for unique space to give back to families falling on hard times. Action News will be right back.
Are you tired of constantly scrubbing with messy crowds in showers? Today we're going to see how West Shore Homes get rid of that messy crowd while clicking the sleek look of tile.
They both have a love-hate relationship with tile. They love the way it looks, but everyone hates cleaning it when mildew and mold get in that ground. So let's go right now and take a look at the project we're working on today. So this is what we're talking about. This homeowner was definitely ready for a change. They're tired of scrubbing all this tile all the time. The mold and mildew just keep coming back.
And to replace the old tile with what?
They're swapping it out with our simulated tile. That means they get the look and feel of real tile without having to deal with all this messy mold and mildew. That's because our simulated tile is extremely durable and it's not porous, which makes it easy to clean.
Sounds great. And when do you think we'll see the finished product?
So that's the best part. With our easy one-day installation process, you're going to be able to come back here in a few hours and see this incredible transformation.
Wow. In less than 8 hours, the West Shore crew was able to turn that old tile shower into this. The homeowner now has beautiful, sleek shower doors. They have this simulated tile, which looks amazing. I love the brand new accessories and fixtures, too. This is truly an incredible transformation. Folks, if you're in need of a new shower bath, call the experts at West Shore Home. They can completely transform your shower bath. They do it in just one day. Give them a call now, and when you do, take advantage of this great offer. Right now, West Shore Home is doing 5 years of 0% interest. And for anybody that calls in right now, they're going to do 50% off the cost of installation. This is an opportunity you do not want to miss. Call West Shore Home now. Come on, man. Come on, man. Woo! You know I love me some casino music. And I'm going to can't carry this bad boy everywhere you go. I mean, that's it. Because I got the guy. The season 1 has blackjack, roulette, and so many games that'll make your head spin. I have been in a way to carry a casino around in your pocket, people. In your pocket. Oh, it's in his pocket. Time is running out. Save up to $500 in tax credits when you foam your home by December 31st. Easily installed from the outside of your home. USA Installation's premium injection foam is installed in less than 1 day, works immediately, and saves you money on utility bills no matter what the weather. Time is running out. So call now. Save up to $500 in tax credits, plus another $500 when you foam your home by December 31st. USA Installation. 22 people are now confirmed to have died when a volcano erupted without any warning in Indonesia over the weekend. Bad weather conditions forced rescue teams to climb their initial search, which did resume today. They're still looking for 27 people missing on Java Island. Villages in nearby towns are covered in a layer of ash and debris. It's thought that heavy rain triggered Saturday's eruption. President Joe Biden is now consulting with European allies today ahead of tomorrow's virtual meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin. All this happening as Washington continues to build up troops along its border with Ukraine. U.S. intelligence officials say 70,000 troops that are placed along that border, a sign that Russia could be getting ready to invade Ukraine. President Biden expected to make it very clear that there will be consequences if Russia takes any military action. Russia is seeking a guarantee that Ukraine will not join the NATO alliance.
This afternoon, the White House announced a diplomatic boycott of the Winter Olympics in Beijing. President Biden's administration is taking a stance against human rights abuses. Press Secretary Jen Psaki says Team USA still has the administration's total support. This boycott does not impact the athletes. We are not in a state where business as usual is appropriate at a time where there are human rights abuses that we have been outspoken about, that we have taken actions on, and we feel this sends a clear message. Earlier today, Chinese officials threatened retaliation if the U.S. follows through on the boycott. Games begin on February 4th. U.S. stocks are higher with the Dow rallying in all sectors, seeing positive figures and afternoon action today. The Dow closing up nearly 650 points. The NASDAQ up just over 139.5. And the S&P 500 closing up 53 and change on the day.
Let's take that start to the week. Computer science taking center stage in Philadelphia schools this week. Superintendent Dr. William Hyde officially kicked off Computer Science Education Week today at Samuel Fells High School. The annual district-wide celebration seeks to inspire students in all grades to learn about coding and programming. It also celebrates digital literacy programs that will help students get ready for future careers in computer science. This is the 11th year the district has hosted this event. Political ground this morning on what's being hailed as a safe haven in the city of Chester. The district attorney, mayor, civic and business leaders all on hand today for the formal kickoff for the construction of Access, a new community center with those young Blue Street. The facility will be open to all residents. It was founded by the Surgeon family and funded by several individual and corporate donations.
A holiday tradition in Delaware is now underway. The State Department of Health and Social Services is selling poinsettias for the next few weeks. They're all grown in the department's greenhouse, which is operated by Bright Spot Urban Farm. This is part of the West End Neighborhood House in Wilmington. All proceeds go toward the nonprofit's youth program. They have all types of poinsettias for sale here at the Herman Holloway campus in Newcastle. You can stop by and make a purchase until December 22nd.
It's December 6th right now, 65 degrees as we speak, so poinsettias are the only sign of the season we're going to get right now.
Yeah, see, Ohio.
Just wait.
Okay.
Because in a couple of days from now, you'll look out the window, may see some flakes in the air, and one place that wants to see some snow is Spring Mountain, live on Sky 6. This in Montgomery County, farther south from the Poconos, so they really rely on the cold to try to make some snow. They did last week, as you can see these little stripes, but since then it has been too warm. And the system that is coming in the middle of the week, unfortunately for the ski resorts up in the Poconos and for Spring Mountain, not going to bring a lot in the way of accumulation. Midweek setup, that low is way down to the south, heading out to sea very fast. We have cold high pressure to the north, so we're not looking at the matter of is it rain, is it snow. It's more of how much is going to fall here. It's the first measurable snow. It will be snow for everybody. But it falls during the day and will be extremely light as the brunt of the system pushes to the south. And when snow falls during the day with marginal temperatures, we're talking upper 30s, it's very hard to accumulate, so mainly on grassy surfaces. And in general, about a coating to a half inch for most. Some of the higher terrain to try to squeeze out an inch. 7 o'clock on Wednesday morning, it's up the Poconos with some of those light snow showers. Right now looks dry for the morning rush here locally. It's really mid-morning to the lunchtime hour. We see some of those, again, flakes flying in the air, but as fast as this comes in, watch what happens by mid to late afternoon. It is gone to the east here as that low ramps up out to sea. Ahead of it, though, we're talking at warm 67 in the city right now. We talked about that on Friday. 60 degrees in Reading, 64 in Wilmington, 60 in Millville. Even the Poconos pressing 50 degrees at this hour. And those winds are out of the south-southwest, gusting to 31 in the city in the last hour, 30 km/h, 36 at Dover, 28 miles an hour in the Poconos. So some showers will be pushing in as we go into the early evening hours. Not a lot of rain, but with those showers will come some gusty winds, and then they turn very cold late tonight. By morning, 29 to 36, your split temperature from the suburbs to the city, and it's all about the wind chill tomorrow. Dress for 20s everywhere. You walk out the door tomorrow morning, quite the weather, whiplash, and even tomorrow afternoon, near freezing at best, north and west, 36 in the city, down to the shore. Your 4-day forecast tomorrow, a lot of clouds, with some hints of sun as we go into the morning hours, 43. Those flakes in the air, but not a big storm. Shouldn't create any sort of travel troubles with a high temp of 39. sun to clouds Thursday, 41, and we're back into the 50s on Friday. Mostly cloudy, could be a scattered shower around as a warm front rides through, and similar temperatures to today next weekend. Yes, another big warm up, and that's the 7-day forecast when we come back in the next half hour.
All right, Adam, thank you. With the possibility of a little snow later this week, area transportation departments are ready to keep roads safe. DelDOT says they have 30,000 tons of salt for whatever may come our way this winter. 330 pieces of equipment are at the ready, stationed around the state, like here at the Chapman Road Yard in Christiana.
Nice to have it. Hopefully we don't need too much rain. Up next to Action News today, meet a Philadelphia business owner using her unique space to give back to families who've fallen on hard times.
We'll take you to the selfie content room when Action News returns in a moment. Duncan is proud to continue our holiday tradition of giving back to those in need through your support of our annual Road Hunger program.
Faith, by the way, if you work with faith, I think the entire world would respond, and in particular our NATO allies and non-NATO allies throughout Europe. And let's face it, Larry, he's done it before. So to say, in the modern time, you can't believe that, this could happen in Europe. Nothing's happened like this since World War II. Well, it did happen. He took Crimea illegally. He annexed it. And so we need to be on guard and be sure that we are delivering a very clear message now to avoid Putin making a big mistake.
Senator, I'll bring it back home again on the budget stuff. The vote to stop OSHA's vaccine mandate on private business. How do you handicap that vote?
Well, I think we'll win it. I think it'll likely either stop in the House or be vetoed. Probably stop in the House. So I don't think we'll ultimately be able to succeed in it. Certainly, President Biden will veto it. But look, Larry, the courts have all agreed with us, which is that the Biden administration does not have the authority to do this. And I don't think there's a single court case that's been in their favor. And many of those court cases, by the way, are going to be resolved here in the next few weeks. So the action really moves to the courts. I'm for mandating, I'm for allowing companies to be able to mandate if they choose to, by the way. What I'm not for is for the federal government to step in and say you're going to lose your job unless you agree to get a vaccination. That makes no sense. And by the way, I think you can have the exact opposite effect. Omicron is leading more people to get vaccinations right now. People are getting more boosters, and that's a good thing. I'm for vaccination. I think it's very important. As you know, I was in that J&J Janssen trial early on to show people that vaccinations are important. But let's not have a federal mandate. That makes no sense.
There's a lot of talk, Senator. I'm going to say from insiders, I'm not going to name names, but there's a lot of buzz that with respect to this bill that we must kill, in my judgment, it's going to last longer. It's not going to get done in the next week or two, and it's not going to get done until by the end of the year, and it may wait through January, and it might even wait through most of February. These are crocodile tears you see forming under my eyes as I hear these rumors. What do you think?
Or when you're craving a tasty snack. Find them in the Goya aisle.
Wow, that looks amazing.
Trust yourself. You're using Goya. If it's Goya, it has to be good.
Well, it might be one of the most programmable businesses in the city. It's called the Selfie Content Room. And Sarah Stanley is the owner of the interactive space. She's now using it to be a bright spot for families going through a difficult time this holiday season.
I did this because I want families and friends to come in here and create memories from pictures.
So she's specifically reaching out to women and children living in shelters. Stanley says she wants one of those at-risk kids, so she decided to open her space free of charge. The nice town location is equipped with 16 rooms. Each has a different eye-popping backdrop, perfect for snapping photos. And she says the space is usually used for parties or events, but now she says it's all about paying it forward.
Me and my mom, when I was smaller, we was living in a shelter for about a year before she got her Section 8. And I just remember being there. It was so boring. There was nothing to do. So now that I'm in, position to be able to give back, I think this is just perfect.
Yeah, a goal that she says is very personal for her. She started this business at the end of October. Now, again, she did say that this base would be free of charge for those individuals, but it's going to start once a month starting December 19th from noon to 4. I see a lot of costumes that I would love to do, Graham.
All the ones with the money that I've done.
Yeah, so maybe the bathtub actually with the balls.
That's good. All right, Christy, thank you. One more extra than 30 minutes of activity before and give me a preview of what could be some very heated local school board meetings tonight.
And if you've been thinking of using an app to check your credit score, stay tuned. Lydia Hahn shares a warning from Consumer Reports. That's ahead. Life has taught you many lessons. All you need is strangely unsatisfying. That's why it's better to have what you actually need. But you're running out of time. Medicare annual enrollment ends December 7th. Call 1-855-764-5066 to get an affordable senior Medicare Advantage plan. With no monthly premium, no copay for many prescription drugs, no pharmacy deductible, and no primary doctor copay. Plus, you'll get a special needs assessment to help you select the right plan for you. And we offer dedicated care teams for ongoing health conditions. Also, that procrastination is the enemy of progress. December 7th is almost here. Call now for your Senior Medicare Advantage plan and fix your needs. Call 1-855-764-5066. That's 1-855-764-5066. Or go to seniormedicare.com. Because life has taught you well.
I see red roses. I'm
Alright, we're gonna eat. Go get secret. Come on.
Delaware Valley Weekly program now continues.
Hello again.
We're clearly now asking to continue to the most popular and most
Designer and reality is going viral from stickers to plastic food. $25 advent calendar trending.
big things from a very young age. Finally, again,
I think this is you, Chris. Begin with what could be a very tentative.
Boston and all.
That's the gravy. You got your french fries out in there a little bit.
For Easttown and Central Buck School Board meetings tonight.
Actually, race and culture reporter Savannah
This might be yours too.
backstory.
Is that for her? This is Grandpa. Is that?
For vaccine.
Paper bags are recyclable.
Saying that bag is
I don't think it's so much that Republicans and politicians are leading the charge. They may be quite happy that mistake.
I know, this is all for this.
So the public has a right to go to school board meetings and express their
We're gonna come eat
concern,
dinner,
but
though?
they do that, and there's a way not to do that.
You're on the comment.
Dinner.
Both Wilmington and Newcastle County Police are
Eat.
investigating shootings today.
Dinner.
Officers found a gunshot victim in the driveway of the home on the unit block of Brandywine Boulevard in Edgewater around 7
Eat them.
For the Mansell police, he was actually shot in his car in Wilmington around 2 a.m. The victim was able to drive home. He wound up sleeping in his car. They called for help this morning. He's now being treated for a gunshot wound to the leg.
A Philadelphia man is facing charges now for supplying weapons to a violent gang in South Philadelphia. The DA's office announced charges against Tyrone Patterson this morning. He's accused of illegally buying at least 3 guns and illegally selling them to convicted felons who are not allowed to own them. Officials are using this as a cautionary tale about the dangers and consequences of what's known as straw purchasing. What you are doing by being an arms merchant, what you are doing by selling weapons to people who are members of groups and gangs that are actively killing each other and are often accidentally killing bystanders. What you are doing is every bit as bad. Tyrone Patterson was arrested last week and faces possibly significant prison time if convicted.
Police in Albany quickly shut down 2 would-be robbers who held up a 7-Eleven store last night. The armed men were arrested soon after they fled with cash. Actions reported Catherine Scott explains how the officers did it. 2 people were taken into custody after a holdup at the 7-Eleven in Albany last night. There's not surprise, but there is concern among neighbors here in Albany. Today, the 7-Eleven at Wyoming and Rising Sun Avenue was back open to customers after a gunpoint robbery late last night. It happened around 11:15 p.m. Police say 2 suspects pulled a gun on the clerk, took cash, and fled with an undisclosed amount of money. It's unclear if there were customers inside.
How come we all talk, but not at night because it's everything else. The thought of the robbery is just crazy. I just think everything right now is the world going on the street.
But the suspects did not get away. Officers were able to track them down by ground in patrol cars and by air with a police helicopter. After briefly chasing them on foot, officers arrested the 2 suspects at 13th Street and West Tree Avenue in Fern Rock. Police also recovered the money. Detectives were able to collect surveillance video from the store. No injuries were reported. In Albany, Catherine Scott, Dispatch News.
Also, people in businesses and homes are still without water right now following a water main break in Society Hill last night. Philadelphia Water Department crews are back out assisting along Water Street today, trying to figure out just what needs to be fixed here. A 10-8 burst around 9 o'clock Sunday night, sending water pouring into the street. Officials say service will be restored to 23 properties as soon as they can. The area around that leak is right now shut down to traffic. Just check now on that accurate forecast here at Status Joseph. Normally this time of year, water like that on the streets of Philadelphia might be at risk of freezing, like an ice rink. Not today, 15 degrees above normal. So far this afternoon, typically we should be sitting at 49 for a high temperature. Lows well below that, but right now we're at 67 from our Keystone camera. Looking pretty dark here as those clouds are thickening up ahead of the cold front that's going to bring a change over the next several hours. Dew point warm at 51 and a southwest wind sustained at 24 miles an hour. A couple of showers in Lancaster County, Berks County, and right here at the edge of the Lehigh Valley. Many of us may not see much in the way other than a drop or 2, but north and west get cooked by a couple of these showers. Riding on by, but not much is expected here this evening. What is expected is those winds to turn very cold late tonight and tomorrow morning. When you walk out the door, 28 is how it's going to feel. You want to dress for the 20s no matter where you are. 17 in Pittsburgh, in single digits there in southern parts of Canada. And by lunchtime tomorrow, struggling to get towards the mid-30s or feel like temperature is a very different feel from today, 22 in Pittsburgh. And it lingers for 1 extra day on Wednesday as a weak system rides through, and that will bring all of us a little opportunity for some snowfall. Not a lot, but kind of seeing a few flakes in the air. We'll chat about that for another big warm-up by the end of the Sunday forecast.
I don't mind making 2 flurries. Might be nice.
Kind of nice.
Yep, it's this time of year. Thanks, Adam. The state of Pennsylvania is helping to transform the site of the worst anti-Semitic attack in U.S. history with a $6.6 million grant. Governor Tom Walsh announced the funding outside of the Pittsburgh Tree of Life Synagogue. That's where a gunman opened fire on a worship service. But that service back in 2018, murdering 11 people and wounding 7 more. The money which comes from the state's redevelopment assistance capital program will go towards turning the synagogue complex into a memorial and all the place for regular activities. Well, smart Christmas his Bill Gates Scholarship earlier this year and has been featured at Juice.com and he started her own business at the age of 13. Now, 19-year-old Taylor Brown has opened a resource center for kids escaping from the violence on Philadelphia streets. We're now able to have our safe haven for all the families to come, things where they like, you know, be mentored, get their feet and just be somewhere where they can come in, do their homework, be comfortable, and feel at home. The 3500 block of half of has become a second home for dozens of area students. Through private donations, grants, and even their own funding through the next several years, Taylor Brown says the so-called Dream Resource Center is a labor of love. I'm 19 years old. I have to get back to my community. It's not me that who's going to do it. It's just secret that now Howard University freshman has been active in her community, specifically speaking out about the gun violence in her Southwest Philadelphia neighborhood. And with the help of her family, she's now running one of the only youth foundations in the city and hopes to keep the kids that she calls dreamers out of shot from the continued violence. I know that I'm giving them no safe haven to not be the ones that are being shot because they are here. You know, even though, you know, they might be on the PS5, they might be on the computer playing the game, I know they're not being shot. I know they're learning. I know they're taking their next step to their future. I know they're safe. Yeah, I have a problem. Yeah, and you're probably wondering, when did this girl have time to do these programs? Well, she's at school at Howard University. Her parents and some family members step in to help. But she comes back at least twice a month, and of course on holiday breaks. She says the resource center has about 40 kids with a wait list of 120. And she's hoping to get approved for the city's anti-violence grant money to help expand that. Guys?
What an extraordinary person. A gift, really, to the city.
Yeah.
Thanks for telling the story. So please go ahead and draw after music 4 from the popular emojis of this last year.
And luxury lifestyle. See why Chanel shut down its TikTok account after social media learned what was really in their $825 advent calendar.
Yeah, I hear things. Did you hear about that Chinese tax player with him?
And the facts of life with Dan Doe.
She's actually great, right?
Allison Coleman and Jennifer Aniston live in front of a studio audience Tuesday on ABC.
Disney Plus presents the funniest, adventure ever. Diary of a Wicked Kid, rated PG on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I was talking about that. And then there's that.
I don't think we should. But fine. Who's writing it? One of our presidents boycotted because they didn't agree with having it.
All you can eat is strangely unsatisfying. That's why it's better to have what you actually need. But you're running out of time. Medicare annual enrollment ends December 7th. Call 1-855.
They told the rubber that Statue of Liberty
to get an affordable Medicare Advantage claim. With no monthly premium, no copay for new prescriptions,
no, it's never meant to.
pharmacy deductible, and no primary doctor copay. Plus, you'll get a special needs assessment to help you select the right plan for you. And we offer doctor care teams for ongoing health conditions.
Send me Baby Liberty for Rosa.
December 7th is almost here. Call now to get a
Thanks real hard.
Medicare Advantage plan that fits your needs. Call 1-855-764-5066. That's 1-855-764-5066. Or go to getsigmedicare.com. Because life has
That's what I mean about finding this country. For people better.
In the cooking lesson, a different kind of electric down today. In a high school STEM
can't
class,
blame
learning
people.
about chemistry associated with baking. Today they get presentations.
No, these people weren't elected.
Just some everyday ingredients. After the presentation,
Communism, you're not elected.
They have an election.
They did. That, back then they did.
Italian market.
Solomon them.
Yeah, I know. They do.
Yeah, but these are older.
Putin now. Come on. They got elected. Putin.
I know.
Every brand Chanel is offering a limited edition $825 Chanel number 5.
Did they really? Or was it for us?
I mean, it's less than impressed. So I'm going to trade it out.
Yeah, do that.
Look at this joke. Stickers? Stickers? So TikToker Elise Harmon
Big
posted
fried
a
cow
video of herself already boxing on the Chanel ad.
You ain't something, yeah, I ain't seen nothing yet.
$100 goes to an assortment of lipstick, skincare products.
They hide evidence over here.
The iconic
Not like there's not a big
Yes, they do.
Not.
Yeah.
Not that.
Now they're trying to say that the Dominion software was never there.
A miniature of the perfume bottle. And even Elise says, looks like they may have come out of a gumball machine. He never even calling my name until I know they did.
That's what he's for the election.
It's just this bag.
We do this right now.
Just bag.
Yeah, but they use this software.
Chanel box opening video went viral. After that, Chanel, the luxury brand, blocked her. The company also ended up deleting its entire TikTok account because so many people flooded the comment section with angry messages.
So where was the
However,
software?
even with all the outrage over this $825 advent calendar,
So where are they saying it
on
was?
the website, it is sold out.
Because people assume
They
they're
said
getting
it
something
doesn't
more.
make
So
sense.
somebody did an analysis of what it probably
The Democrats.
should have cost.
Right.
And with
And-
the
and tax taxes.
boyfriend, that's $210. All of these trinkets would have to come to 27 a piece to get
And
to
the
that
tax
25.
checkers, you're learning from them. When the history book comes out, the tax checkers are the ones that are always right. They are.
Some things remain the same. How we communicate may be in a constant state of flux, but what we're saying, that stays pretty steady. We'll take as proof nothing less than a blanket emoji, a little symbol that snuck its way into our communal text conversation several years ago has now become a mainstay of how we convey
And now the government website, our government website is saying that taxes over $3 on Trump, that's a lie.
Yeah, that is a lie. It was never over $3. Who's saying that?
It's on the government website.
Last prize days often described as being fairly uncool. It's not as wildly popular as is the red heart. Here's the rest of the top 10
our government
used worldwide. Now, perhaps
Liar.
single digital time, much of this has not changed. In fact, back in 2019, the last time this huge study was commissioned, Tears of Joy and Red Heart were also the top two. That's pretty
One of
incredible,
the guys said,
considering that there are now
the only reason why gas is going up is because you have more
but there are
workers.
some making it up the list that you might consider surprising. The cake jumped 88 spots this year.
We're not oil independent anymore, you
The Red
know.
Balloon is now number 4.
And there's more restrictions in non-stop.
And that little base there, whatever it is, was just added in 2018. It is now the
He said,
14th.
and then the fact checkers were like, only 8% or 60%,
But lasting and love remains the top two. And Sarah, as far as we're concerned, that's a pretty good thing.
As you're talking, I was looking at mine. I get a lot
I
of
don't care what number it's
Oh,
built.
yeah? You covered it in real life.
Patrick Scott.
I've been keeping it.
Well, you know,
I deserve it.
eye roller. All right, let's get another check on the roads tonight.
No, it
One
only
thing
had
from that
8%
college to the afternoon traffic center was an update and
8% of the
traffic was
price
going
on
on,
the
right? Yes, no, you might have to cry in the face. You're out in New Jersey right now. And there, Route 73 is on Laurel and on the southbound side. And we've seen, this is the southbound side right in here. So if you look up ahead, they're actually letting you kind of pack in. I guess the truck driver going to have to take this off ramp. New Jersey Turnpike, they're kind of waiting for it to open back up. They have
I don't know why you worry.
they're taking there. So we have three
Because they lie after that.
New Jersey Turnpike, and that's because there was an overturned tractor trailer on the bottom of the ramp. Now, this is looking like they're starting to pull it out of the way here. So we're going to show this guy. It was this guy over here. There was a spill. This is the bottom of the ramp here. There was a spill. The tractor trailer was over on its side. Now, it looks like they're cleaning up. This is where I had swapped right there. So, get yourself around it. 295 around the street. Southbound side of that right here. Actually not doing too bad. So if you're on Route 75, 295 that way, and kind of make yourself down the southbound side, this is in the same direction. That would be fine. 295 and then you can like right next to each other. So that's a good thing there. We're seeing parking your crash on Skip Out Pike, north and south. And the Vine Expressway right around the school. You've seen it emptier, but right now, nothing reported like an accident that's causing this problem. Just normal delay here on the Vine with Jam to end to end, and the Schuylkill a little bit slow now as well, Brian and Sarah.
Okay, Jessica, thank you. Outside, Sky 6 effective unit. Our network of Sky 6 cameras just left the Battleship New Jersey looking across the Delaware into Center City, Philadelphia. Here's the water fight.
Hey, Scott, you all get down and Joseph. That's your exclusive. 7J, when we come back.
Big Talkers is brought to you by your local Kia dealer. Visit Kia.com to discover movement that inspires. Care. It has the power to change the way you see things. It inspires us to go first. It has our back. It goes out of its way to help. Yeah. When you start with care, you get a different kind of thing. Born to care. It's the first ever Jeopardy Professor's Tournament. Some of the brightest PhDs traded their chalkboards for the game board.
In competition at its highest degree.
Tonight at 7 on 6 ABC.
Dunkin' is proud to continue our holiday tradition of giving back to those in need. Through your support of our annual Road Hunger program, Dunkin' has been able to donate $2 million to help fight hunger in our community. Together, we can do even more this year. For every large hot coffee purchased by our DD Perks members, Dunkin' will donate $1 to food banks in our region. Download the Dunkin' app today to join DD Perks. Let's raise a cup to giving back this holiday season.
Grab your rain gears and get ready for the ultimate Disney party. Join the fun at Disney on Ice presents Let's Celebrate, live in your hometown. Get your tickets today. Coming to Wells Fargo Center, December 25th through January 2nd. For tickets, visit DisneyOnIce.com today. Time is running out. Save up to $500 in tax credits when you foam your home by December 31st. Easily installed from the outside of your home. USA Installation's premium injection foam is installed in less than 1 day. Works immediately and saves you money on utility bills no matter what the weather. Time is running out. So call now to save up to $500 in tax credits plus another $500 when you foam your home by December 31st. USA Installation.
Let's get another check on that accurate forecast as we close out a day. Still 67 degrees over 5 o'clock.
Bookending this week with mild temperatures. The problem is what's coming in the middle of the relative data.
It's a problem for some. Others like this is a perfect opportunity to a little freak when we have the coldest air this week. It's kind of a win-win for some of us. There's not a lot. We get a little bit. Let's take a look there and more warmth to follow for those that like a day like today in December. Skies are flying to about the International Airport. Maybe like a day like today, it's quiet. Yes, it's cloudy. There's some gusty winds, but no big storms on the horizon for the next 6 to 7 days. Mild October feel for today with that temperature of 67.